to our vocabulary. Do you know what a Native American is? Native Americans traded fur to the French and their tribe was called the Lainai. They lived in wigwams. They ate animal and fruit. Do you want to be a Native American?
Do you want to know what religion means? Religion means the study of God. Marquette was a French explorer who was a missionary. He taught his religion to the American Indians. Would you like to be a missionary like Marquette and teach religion?
Do you want to know about a longhouse? A longhouse is made of wood covered with bark. A longhouse is long. Native American people live in longhouses. You should live in a longhouse.
Do you know what an abolitionist is? An abolitionist is someone who stopped slavery just like Abraham Lincoln. The definition of abolitionist is someone who stopped slavery. The South wanted slavery, but the North didn't. So the South and the North had a war. The war was called the Civil War. The North wanted the slaves were free. That's the definition of abolitionist. Have you ever wanted something from one person, but that person wants something from you? Well, you can trade. Trade means exchange goods, like hides and fur. The Pilgrims traded hides and fur to get food from the Indians. Now you know what trade means. Do you want to trade something with me? Thank you for listening. Goodbye.
Do you ever want to go on a trip and see pioneers lead the way? The pioneers used to get around by a wagon. They lead everybody from place to place. Sometimes they used to eat cow, pig, vegetables, and fruit, just like how Juliet and Marquette ate. Do you ever want to lead everybody? Then be a pioneer.
I've been all around the world, and I'm going to tell you about a missionary. A missionary is a person sent on a religious mission, some to promote Christianity in a foreign country. Marquette was on a mission to find the Pacific Ocean, and he was a missionary. You can be a missionary and be sent on a fun religious mission. Do you want to be an explorer someday? An explorer is a person who investigates unknown regions, like Marquette and Juliet. They wanted to investigate the Pacific Ocean, but they headed to the Gulf of Mexico. Now you know two explorers. Maybe you'll be one someday.
Do you know about a French explorer? Well, if you don't know, let me tell you about it. A French explorer is a French person who studies the American land. Juliet and Marquette are French explorers. They explore the land down the Mississippi River. They thought they were going to the Pacific Ocean, but instead they are headed to the Gulf of Mexico. They went up the river and went back to Canada. Do you want to be a French explorer?
Have you ever been on a long journey? Long time ago, Marquette and Juliet went on a journey, going to the Pacific Ocean. But on their way, they were heading to the Gulf of Mexico. Their journey ended going back home to Canada. I think going on journeys is the best.
Do you want a house? Come here and get it. Today I'm going to teach you about a word called wigwam. A wigwam is a dome-shaped hut or tent made by fascinating mats, skins, or bark over framework of poles used by some North American Indian people. Synonyms: dwelling, home, log, shelter. Antonyms: codicil and mashing. So, if you want a house, come here and get it, and then you're going to have to pay money to me. Seasons are changing, a lot of moving around here. Migratory is traveling from place to place as the seasons change. Long ago, the pioneers used migratory when it came to fall and winter. I've got to go now. The seasons are changing. I'm moving on.
Ladies and gentlemen, follow me and I'll take you to the frontier. A frontier is a border between land that is settled and land that is wild. Life was hard on the frontier because there were no doctors or stores. Even today, many of our cities were named after explorers who traveled the frontier. Today, there are not many frontiers or wildlands. Maybe the next frontier is outer space.
Today I'm going to tell you all what culture means. Holidays, traditions, and religions are all parts of your culture. My culture's Indian. Now you learned about culture so you can learn about other people's culture. Thank you.
Want to learn more about Joliet and Marquette? The meaning of history is the study of the past, particularly in human affairs. Joliet and Marquette were French explorers. Joliet and Marquette explored the Mississippi River. Joliet and Marquette made a little part of history. Let's go sailing on the Mississippi River. Mississippi River is the river which flows on the border of Illinois, and Juliet and Margaret thought it went to the Pacific Ocean, but it turned out to go to the Gulf of Mexico. I'm tired of the ride.
Do you know that you use a simple machine every day? Lever makes work easier and moves up and down. For example, a man lifting a stone with a lever. A wheel and axle is a simple machine, as it helps move heavy things easier. For example, a doorknob has a wheel and axle. An inclined plane is a simple machine. For example, a slide is an inclined plane. A wedge is a simple machine. A wedge can cut things into pieces. For example, a knife is a wedge. Screws hold things together. For example, a screw on a wagon. A pulley is a simple machine. A pulley helps make work easier. For example, a flagpole. Every day we use a simple machine, especially babies.
Do you know what a territory is? A territory is a place that the government says what you can and can't do. Thanks for listening.
Do you want to learn what emancipation means? Emancipation means the freedom of enslaved people. Abraham Lincoln wanted to free slaves. The slavery states wanted to keep slavery. Learning emancipation is fun because you get to learn how the slaves got freed.